Hi, hello, how are you doing? Today we'll discuss about PharmD interview questions in our channel PharmaWiki. Okay, let's know the tips and tricks at the end. So don't miss it. Please watch from the starting to the ending so that you'll get most out of this video. Okay, if you are a new subscriber, the new visitor, then please subscribe to our channel to get a good content in this channel. Okay, let's get on. First, let me tell you why I am doing this video. Actually, when I try to search in Google about PharmD interview questions, I really didn't find any good posts, articles, or videos regarding this. So I thought, let me share my views on the PharmD interview question and answers. Then, which jobs you are going to apply as a PharmD student? You can apply in different fields like clinical pharmacist or as a hospital pharmacist or even as a pharmacist. Okay, in any kind of job you can use this question and answers to prepare for the interview. Okay, then let me tell you first how will be the interview. The interview will be conducted maybe before a written test, after a written test. Okay, if you are selected, then you'll go through a interview in which they test with personal questions, behavior questions, and technical questions. These three are important things. You have to keep it in your mind that you need to answer few personal questions in this session, behavioral questions in this session, and even the technical part. So let's take up all three of this in our video. First, let me tell you the personal questions. This is all regarding you. Yes, it's all about you. Like, tell me about yourself. What are your strengths and weaknesses? Like that. Okay. You in this, you have to quickly overview your educational qualifications, but more emphasize on the previous work experience or the asserts you have, your strengths, and a small bit of your family background is also okay if you are okay with that. Okay, you have to list out your strengths, what are your strengths and weaknesses before you go to any interview, not only family interview, anything interview. You have to list out your strengths and weaknesses. The strengths and weaknesses, what you tell, should have a positive impact on the job. So it is really very important what you answer and how you answer this question. Then other questions like, where do you see yourself in 5 years? Yes, they want to know what is your plan for the next 5 years. What do you want to achieve or something? So you have to answer this question. Do you prefer work alone or within a team? Yeah, this is a very important question that you can give as a team. Okay, team. Then what kind of salary you are expecting, and why did you leave your last job? If you are a experienced person, then these questions will arise like, what are your salary expectations, and last job, the reason for leaving your last job. But as a fresher, you doesn't need to answer why did you leave your last job, but still you have to prepare yourself to give a positive good answer for this question, and a fair and acceptable answer is very much needed in this session. Next, this question, like, do you have any questions? This is the questions. This is the personal question. They will ask you in the end, but not in the beginning, but definitely this question arises. So you have to be prepared what you have in your mind. You need to ask, not like, I mean, you, whatever doubts you have, you can ask in this time. at this time. And on, if it's better to ask the on-site education courses they provide, or trainings they provide. And even if you want to talk about the parking and all, that's okay, you can ask. If you didn't find, I didn't find a good parking space in this nearby, so where do we park generally? If so, if you ask the questions in a positive attitude, so that you, they feel that you are confident enough that you will get the job. So such questions you need to ask in this part. Okay, next, let's go to the behavioral questions. This will assess with the your behavior through the situations, like in what situation, how do you approach or how do you react. Okay, what would you do if a consultant or a doctor doesn't want to change a medicine you believe is not appropriate for a particular patient? Yes, this is one tough question, but you need to answer in a proper way. You shouldn't tell that consultants are always right, but that's why I don't want to talk. Like, not like that. You need to answer uh, positively, and you shouldn't give a negative impact also in like these questions. Then give me an example of time you didn't meet patient's expectations. Okay, what happened and how did you resolve the conflict? Like this questions. Another question you may arise, when you are working with a larger number of patients, it's challenging to provide excellent services to everyone. How would you prioritize their needs? The questions like, how would you grade yourself when it comes to identify drug seeking behavior in patients? Have you encountered this problem, and how did you handle it? These are the questions, behavioral questions they want to ask. How would you react a particular situation, or how would you handle it, tackle the situations in a professional way? So be careful, and you have to answer professionally for these questions. Next round is the technical round. Technical questions. In this technical core pharmaceutical, there are two clinical or farm. These subjects will be asked. Okay. Basic, in this there will be basic level of questions, medium level of questions, and even expert level will be asked for you depending on the position they are offering you. Okay, first question, what are your roles? Yes, what are your roles and responsibilities? If it's a practicing pharmacist or a clinical pharmacist or a hospital pharmacist, you need to tell according to the uh, job designation, the roles you need to do there. Okay, for that you need to have a background knowledge, which pharmacist does what work. So what did you apply for and what are their job roles? So if you tell them according to their requirement, then that will be the best answer. So like pharmacy efficiency, staffing, building and developing external relationships, patient safety, delivery of pharmacy contracts. These are all the roles. Few roles I have mentioned, and you have to know what exactly for which position you are going to. And this is why should I hire you? You might think this is a personal question, but this is not a personal question. This, you should answer this technically, then this personal question will have a technical answer. I like to work in a good independent community pharmacies, like pharmacist, highly personable, and I'm a pharmacist with a highly personable and increased services and script. And you have to say about your personality that it's it will suggest for you for this particular post, and you want to bring a big impact on the pharmacy and services provided, and you need to tell you have an excellent teamwork skills, then you have to give the technical answer. What are all the requirements they need, you need to tell them. If you really have that skills, you need to portray it in this question. Next technical question might be, what is the impact of Francis report on pharmacy? You need to read this Francis report before you go for an interview, because this is very important. Francis report, which is published in February 2013, looked into the fallings of care at Mid Staffordshire NHS Foundation Trust. You have to read the what is this about in the Google and then go for an interview. This is very important question. And then, what do you think about Carter review on pharmacy? This is another recent one. It is published in 2016. Investigate. Uh, this actually is all about the investigation of efficiency in hospitals. Okay, what is Carter review? That is all about investigation of efficiency in hospitals. Next question is, explain pharmaceutical care and its key elements. Pharmaceutical care is a cooperative, patient-centered system for achieving specific and positive patient outcomes from the responsible provision of medicines. The three key elements of the care process are patient assessment, determining the care plan, and evaluating the outcome. The ability to consult with patients is a key process in the delivery of pharmaceutical care and requires regular review and developments regardless of experience. What are the effective communication behaviors? Yes, for effective consultation, the practitioner also needs to draw upon a range of communication behavior. Consultation behaviors: active listening, appropriate use of open and closed questions, respect patients, avoid jargon, demonstrate empathy, deal sensitively with potentially embarrassing or sensitive issues. Okay. And the other funny question, but they want to know your depth of your pharmacy knowledge. If you were a drug, what drug would be and why? Like, you can talk about your favorite drug and why. The question can be like this: what is your favorite drug and why it is your favorite? Okay, you need to select a particular drug name and you should tell them why you really like that, or why how far it is helping the patients in curing the ailments and sort of. Okay, that would be the best answer. So you prepare this question for sure. And do you know about Orange Book? Yes, this is the question arises. You have to deal with it. FDA. It is the FDA list of approved drug products with therapeutic equivalence equations. Okay, and let us discuss. This is all about. We have discussed the technical and all the questions regarding the interview questions, and now let's take a crisp tips for the success of the interview. Okay, first one, a cover letter should be a relevant, brief snapshot of skills and experience and not a repetition of CV. Along with your resume, you need to provide a cover letter. A cover letter is must. You are not a normal pharmacist. You are a PharmD student. It's a doctorate level course. So you need to give a cover letter along with your CV, and you shouldn't repeat the things in the cover letter as in the CV. You have to give a relevant and snapshot of skills and experience in the cover letter. Second one is, you need to tailor your CV according to the role you apply for. Yes, you have to see the role you are applying, and then you have to include what their requirements. If you really have the skills, you have to include them and improve your CV. This is in this many people fail, but if you do this, you get success for sure. Next, demonstration of your record, at your evidence achievements, okay, like evidences of your achievements. These things you have to put it in your CV, okay. That's then the people will get to know your achievements. Ensure interviewers that you are entitled and registered to work and have necessary qualification. That means you have to carry all your certificates and you have to make them believe that you have all the right skills and right qualifications for the job you applied for. A good cover letter and CV will not contain grammatical errors or spelling mistakes. You have to proofread it, edit it every time you send a resume to any HR, okay. Evidence that you can do the role he or she is applying for. Yeah, you have to show them that you can perfectly and faithfully do the role you have applied for. You have come for the interview. Build a rapport and communicate, and make them sure that you fit the company values. Provide concise answers with sufficient detail. Don't cut short your answers. Do you like working in hospital pharmacy? Yes, I like. That's not how you should answer. You should tell why you like to work in a hospital pharmacy rather than in a retail pharmacy. Like that. You have to elaborate with sufficient details so that they understand your intentions. Listen effectively and respond appropriately. You have to pay concentration while you attend your interview. Even it's an online, it's a telephonic, or even if it's a face-to-face interview. Show genuine enthusiasm towards pharmacy, the role and organization. This enthusiasm will definitely grab the interviewer's attention. That's all about the PharmD interview question and answers and how to crack a PharmD interview. Okay, that's all. Smile. You are selected. All the best. If you didn't subscribe for our channel, please subscribe. If you really like the video and if you think really it is useful, please leave us a comment. And if you really want some other videos in this channel, then please comment in the comment section below. Click the bell icon for the notifications. Bye bye.